one thing about my fans that people don't know, it's like the thing that's so crazy is like when I was coming up and no one was really helping me do my thing, I would book the shows and go to country and I'd sleep at my fan's house.
Wow.
So every fan would let me sleep at their house, and this is one of the fans that let me sleep in his house in Switzerland.
Ich habe mir einen iced out rapper geschnappt. Gashi in the building. What's up?
What up? How you doing?
I see you being iced out and stuff.
Man, it's so hot out here. I had to.
You look tired, man.
Yeah, because I'm on tour right now. I'm super rushed,
okay.
and I just got in. And you know what's so crazy is Zurich hotels don't have ACs, air conditioners.
Yeah, tell me about it. I was struggling tonight as well.
This morning, I told my manager, I said, I'm not going in there. So I was waiting outside until we got a hotel, and then we finally got it. I went and slept for like 2 hours, and now I'm back here, and I'm excited to be here. It's my first time, so super excited.
What is like special to you about the Openair Frauenfeld festival?
I mean, the reason why it's special is because majority of my fans are from Switzerland, you know, and majority of like my day one supporters are from Switzerland. And
you met some of them, right? I saw on your
at
Insta story at the airport.
I actually brought a fan with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you a fan?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, I'm all about my fans. Like, if you really pay attention to me, like, I do everything for them. Like, I just had like a show in London, and I promised this girl a ring, and I didn't have a ring, and she was like, "Remember you told me you're gonna give me a ring?" So I ended up giving her one of my chains. And
I love
like,
that, man.
I'm all about the fans, because I feel like once the hype or whatever, the music starts slowing down, like they never switch up on me. You know what I mean? Like, they've held me down, even when things didn't go my way. I had my fans always with me, and that's all that matters, you know?
Yeah, that's some real stuff. And I feel like you can already tell also in your music that you're like all about your fans.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're really putting in that work. You're active on your social media and stuff, putting out content.
And I also have the dopest photographer in the world. Follow Barracks, please. Barracks Gallery. That's my boy, and he takes all my photos. That's him right there. I love the fact that we live in an era where back in the day I couldn't hit up Michael Jackson. You know, I couldn't tell Michael Jackson how much I loved him. You know, and now we live in an era where a fan could write me, and the thing with me is, if I'm not like recording, if I'm not taking care of my mom and dad or my nephew, my sister, my family, if I'm not talking to my friends or having sex, I'm reading a DM by a fan, and I'll probably answer. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, "Hey, how you doing? This music changed my life," I'll screenshot it and put it up and let them know I read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's also what I love about it is it shows how humble you are and how thankful you are for all the love and the support. And you know, the fans are always gonna show the love back if you're like that as an artist. You know, that's not like it's not something that's very common. You know, some people when the hype is there, they're just like,
It's not common because a lot of these artists are not who they pretend to be. So that's why it's not that. But on another note, I got my album coming out. I'm excited about that. Stairs 2's coming out. A lot of people are waiting on it. And I just signed a Jay-Z too. I signed a Rock Nation.
That's
and
dope.
I also, I just signed to RCA Records. And I also just did a business deal with French Montana. So that's what's like coming
doing
up.
it big.
Yeah, well, I'm trying in the most humble way. I just want to let the world know what I'm doing as far as business goes. I got 2 new singles coming out. Well, 3 new singles coming out. I got a song called YouTube Comments, where I'm just reading YouTube comments about me, and I put it on a song. And then I got a song called Empty Inside that I wrote for my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. And I got a song with me, French Montana, and DJ Snake coming out called Creep on Me, which is like set to be like the biggest summer song ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for that. And French is also here. Are you guys gonna kick it backstage?
He might bring me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I'm excited about that. And you know, DJ Snake is probably like one of the biggest DJs in the world, and that's my best friend. So
I saw him giving you like a shout out at Ebru.
Yeah.
Hot 97.
He always gives me a shout out, man.
Yeah.
DJ Snake discovered me. And he didn't want to sign me. He said that I was going to be bigger than a lot of the artists. If he signed me, I was not going to be as big as he wants me to be. So he put me on his album. I did a song with me, DJ Snake. I did a song with Travis Scott. I did a song with Quavo on the album. And ever since then, everything has just been going up. I've been working with the biggest producers, and people really fuck with me, so I'm excited.
I want to hear it right now. Like, it sounds so lit.
Yeah. So you should check it out.
We got some technical innovations this year, like 360-degree cameras on the stage and stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean,
gotta get that angle game.
Yeah, I just don't want anybody in my face. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? So you better get a good angle of me. And I get tired a lot because I'm always jumping around. So I'm nervous because it's live stream. But you know what? At the end of the day, I just want my energy to be felt by the people. Turn up, have a good time. Don't take things too serious. You know, I just hope that everything goes well. You know what I mean? Like, shit's scary nowadays. The world we live in is super scary. I just want it to go smooth, and I want everybody to have a good time. You know, that's it.
I love the story with the fan. Like, let's bring him out.
Yo, Mark,
come on the couch,
come
Mark.
Through, man. Come through, sit over here. So so one thing about my fans that people don't know, it's like the thing that's so crazy is like when I was coming up and no one was really helping me do my thing. I would book the shows and go to country, and I'd sleep at my fan's house. Wow. So every fan would let me sleep at their house, and this is one of the fans that let me sleep in his house in Switzerland.
Well, that's dope.
So now that I'm like kind of like successful, I remember him for helping me when I wasn't successful, and I brought him here.
Wow.
To see my show. So this is Mark.
Wie kommt's, dass du ihn einfach bei dir hast pennen lassen?
Also
Wie cool
es
ist das
eigentlich
denn?
so, ich habe ihn also entdeckt 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Zufälligerweise auf YouTube, und ich habe halt seine Songs gehört und dann habe ich ihn auf Instagram geschrieben: Ey, deine Musik ist echt Hammer, ich bin wirklich fasziniert von dir.
Yeah.
Auch er ist von Kosovo.
Okay.
Und
du auch?
Ja, ich auch, ja. Und dann sind wir halt so ins Gespräch reingekommen und ich habe immer an ihn geglaubt und ich habe ihm gesagt, er soll nochmal in die Schweiz kommen. Und dann ist
I understand that shit he's saying, by the way. I hope he's saying good things.
Yeah, he's just telling us like the story of how you guys met and stuff.
So I have so many fans, and like, you know, he reached out and was always supporting, always commenting like, yo, you changed my life, your music changed my life, you changed my life. And when I came out here, he was waiting for me at the airport with a bunch of other people. And then I remembered him at the show. I pointed at you, right? I said, yo, I remember you. I said, thank you for supporting me. And he goes, man, you don't understand. I've been a huge fan for a long time. And then I came back to Switzerland. His father did cooking for me and my DJ and my squad. And then we've been cool ever since. And he's just a young, you know, he's a youth, you know, it's the youth. And I really care about the youth. I think if you want to see a difference in the future, you need to care about the future. You need to care about the youth, you know. And he's only like 22 years old. And I feel like me being 27 now, like I know so much more, and I could teach the youth how to set them right to the right path. So I brought him here. You know, I care about my fans. When I was in London, I brought all my London fans into a studio, played on my album. You know what I mean? It's all about the fans, man, because when your time is up and you ain't shit, your fans are still there.
Yeah, and you're definitely leaving a legacy, and you're definitely inspiring them to pass on that love, you know, that you're giving them.
Definitely.
I love that.
Definitely, especially like, you know, when I'm in my Instagram and stuff, and people are writing from Africa, and they feel like they're never gonna make it out.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I got so many cousins out there that like
where
texted me. Nigeria. My dad
I
is
lived
Nigerian.
in Nigeria as well. I lived in Ghana as well. I was born in Libya.
That's dope.
So I lived all around Africa.
Yeah.
And I also lived in Tunisia. I lived in France. My parents lived in Egypt. We were refugees because of Kosovo. When the war happened, my parents fled before the war happened, and they went there. Me and my sister were born. So I traveled over 24 countries before I got to Brooklyn. I was homeless majority of my life. I was homeless in 2016 and 2015. I just made some money. I just bought my mom a house. I just bought my father a car.
I got chills, man. Such a beautiful story.
Yeah, all this is happening.
Yeah.
I wanted to sign to Jay-Z in 2012. I gave him my CD, he threw it in the garbage. 2017, I signed to Jay-Z.
Wow.
So everything is happening the way I want it.
I also love that you are sharing that story, because your fans and the youth, they get inspired. Like anything is possible. You could do anything you set your mind to, you know, and you're the perfect example for that.
And also, like, I feel like you didn't know too much about me, so that's why I apologize that I keep speaking. But I just really would like to share my story, because a lot of people don't know Gashi. They think he has like a few songs. Like it's deeper than just the music. I feel like I would love to share my story. So next time I come here, I don't need to speak at all.
Yeah, definitely, man. Real talk. Thank you so much for kicking it with us.
Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Peace.
Peace.